In the previous part, we saw how Jenny got stuck alone in the market because of an unexpected thunderstorm. And then an unknown man came and left the umbrella for her. Now, let's see what happened next. Jenny immediately took the umbrella and went behind that man. But he had already gone. She could still recall his mesmerizing grey eyes and the charming smile. And for the first time in her life, she felt that her heart skipped a beat. Afterwards, Jenny returned back home with the umbrella. Jenny unknowingly fell in love with the umbrella. That whenever she went out, she always carried it with herself, with the hope that she could meet that man again. In a blink of an eye, a few days had passed, and the spring season came back to overcome the unexpected thunderstorm. The sparkling sunlight rays was brightening up the entire city, and the pleasant breeze was also roaming around, lightening up everyone's mood. The day of Jenny's mother, Rosie Martin's birthday, had also arrived. Jenny's family, the Martins, had organized a small gathering to celebrate Rosie Martin's birthday. On the same day, Jenny's father, John Martin, had informed Jenny that he had selected a suitor for her, and he also invited him for today's gathering. John told Jenny that it was a right time for her to find a life partner. Jenny was reluctant. She liked her life with her parents. She did not want to get separated from them. However, she was an obedient daughter, so she couldn't object to her father's desire. In the end, Jenny decided to meet that suitor on her father's request. But in the back of her mind, she already rejected him. She subconsciously looked at the umbrella that an unknown man had left for her that night. And she suddenly thought, it would be wonderful if I could meet him again. At that instant, the door of the house opened. Jenny looked towards it and was completely shocked to see the person in front of her. She couldn't believe what she was looking at. Jenny sighed, greeted that man's silhouette whom she met that night in the market. She couldn't believe she would be so lucky that her wish would fulfill so soon. His name was Alex. Later, Jenny got to know that Alex was the one whom her father had selected. Her rejection idea immediately wiped out from her mind. During the entire gathering, Jenny couldn't take off her eyes from him. Alex was an outstanding man. Everyone in the Martins liked him and had already selected him for Jenny. They wanted Alex and Jenny to get married soon. However, Alex suggested that they should date for some time before they get married. When Jenny heard his suggestion, she was stunned, as it seemed Alex had read her eyes. She was also thinking the same, but she hesitated to let her family know about it. Alex had found her problem and solved it for her without letting her say anything. Jenny couldn't find herself less blissful, and soon they started dating. She was a timid person, and sometimes she felt ashamed of her and thought that Alex would leave her soon. However, nothing like this had ever happened. Alex was very calm towards her. He was a very caring and loving person, just like Jenny wanted. He never complained about anything and patiently treated her with his care and love. And soon Jenny lost her heart to him. She was very excited and couldn't wait to spend her life with him. Dismally, things didn't go as Jenny wished. She got to know that her family did not mention anything to Alex and his family, the Smith, about her heart problem. Jenny had a hole in her heart, and the doctor had informed her family that if she would not go for a transplant in a few years, she wouldn't be able to survive. Unfortunately, Jenny's blood type was very rare. That was why the Martins were not able to find any suitable donor yet. Jenny wanted to live her life with Alex, but not on the basis of a lie. Therefore, she took a bold step and decided to tell everything to him, despite her family's strong opposition. The next day, Jenny went to meet Alex. They decided to meet at the same place where they met the first time, that is, under the open herd in the center of the market. It was a very difficult step for Jenny, and she might lose Alex forever after today. But she was still determined to tell him the truth. Alex had not shown up yet. Jenny knew that he would surely come, so she decided to wait for him. The needle in the clock moved, and soon it had completed a few circles of the clock. The bright sparkling sunlight started turning into orange, and then it started disappearing into the clouds, with the darkness slowly wrapping the entire sky. However, Alex did not turn up.